My downstairs. No. My
I need to leave. The feds is watching. Yo, no, listen. That reminded me of a story. When I was a kid in the Bronx, they got this street called Fordham. And they like
road is that, bro?
So look,
it's a Fordham Road. Is that what you're talking
yeah,
about?
like Fordham, like they got all them shops and shit.
You said that shit like we don't know.
No, listen. No, I'm just saying for people who don't know.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
So like they got, they used to be having niggas just selling shit on the street.
Right.
Bro, we needed a fucking microwave. Fuck you. You ain't even got to the funny part yet. So this nigga had like a shitload of boxes of microwaves and shit out there. So my mom hollered at the dude. She was like, "Oh yeah, get the microwave." And I was like, "All right." Bro, that shit was heavy as fuck, boy. We take this shit all the way to the crib. Bro, we open the fucking box and that shit's full of fucking rocks.
Say you're.
And then we fucking go back the next day and this bitch ass nigga isn't there.
Cause he caught, he caught a lick, nigga. He said it's done.
Oh yeah, you just got.
He said my work here is done, playing.
And that's all she wrote. Before I forget that we're recording, let me just say welcome back, loyal Noodles, first time listeners, people that have been waiting, loyal Noodles that just been being patient with us about our gap of episodes and whatnot. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Like life got the best of all of us, and that shit just like really like took turns with all of us.
Yeah, I almost died.
Yeah. Isaac almost shit. We were joking about Adam a year ago, right? Because he was sick, and we thought we was gonna have to send the family some flowers, but shit, we almost had to send Kayla and Sylvia some flowers, bro.
Like I was in that hospital bed, like damn.
Glad you made it through the wilderness. For those that are,
they thought it was the light, but it was really the glare from his forehead.
I know you ain't talking with them tight ass braids, son.
Oh, don't do that. As you guys could see, New Year, same us. Adam and Isaac still wake up and choose violence.
Every morning.
Every fucking morning, bro. Like I'm sitting in the gym at 4:30. These two motherfuckers bitching about something.
Group chat.
Yo, Adam could wake up and try to give an inspirational message and be like, all right, I hope all my brothers eat today. I don't give a fuck what he said. I'm like, fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you, bitch, I'm fasting. Well, all I can say is welcome back to the Good News Podcast. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Like I think the Rona got me. I kept testing negative, but I think the Rona got me, bro. I was sick, like I saw both of y'all, but I was sick my entire Christmas vacation. Like,
yeah, I remember
that's why my son got sick after you left.
I kept testing negative though, so I was like, "What you want me to do?"
I tested negative. I know for a fact Kayla had that shit because she had every single one of the symptoms, excuse me, and she tested negative.
All her systems stopped working.
And not all of them.
But shit. The boys good though, Adam?
Yeah, man. They Alex really got fucked up, but Anthony was just struggling in his room, just being bored.
Yeah, the boy, and then on top of that, now that you mentioned it, when we got back from vacation, like one by one, COVID started picking off everybody in my house. Yes. Like the wife, the kids, the baby. Thankfully, the baby like was good, but she kept getting exposed to positive cases at daycare. So daycare was like, she can't come here no more. So we were taking turns sitting at home, and it's rough, man.
I think Leia had that shit, but they just, her and Alex, bro, they just had like a temperature for a couple of days, and then they were just like sucking it. They weren't like sucking it. They were just like body ache type shit. And then after that, they were straight.
Yeah. So What's going on with y'all for the new year? Right? New year, new y'all. What's up then? What we working on for the new year? Isaac's not in North Carolina anymore. He
Just
done
bitch ass nigga moved.
he done
I-
moved.
I done made the transition to a new military installation. I was at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. I'm currently at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, just 2.5 hours right down the road. But shoot, man, that people who have moved and everybody here has made a move, man, that shit is rough. But then it's worse when you can't find a place to live after you already left the last spot. Shit, me and Kayla got down here January 7th. And then the girls came down about a week and a half after that, and we just received our household goods this past Wednesday, bro. So we just started unpacking the stuff this week.
Okay.
Well,
It looks from the virtual tour I keep getting, it looks pretty damn good, bro.
Yeah, it's dope, man.
Salute, I'll drink to that. Adam, what about you, man? Adam is on his fitness journey for 2022. My man's trying to go to. He's trying to go to the Caribbeans and tropical islands and
Yeah, I'm down 20 pounds, but I'm doing a lot, man. You know, I'm doing this HVAC company shit. About to go back to barber school, finishing my barber license hopefully by the end of this year. And I'm just trying to stay consistent with my diet. I started my diet at the beginning of the year. But I really like dabbled in it in December. And then like I was like, man, I really just gotta stick to it and stop fucking playing.
What'd you take out or remove?
I don't eat carbs.
No carbs. So no rice, no pasta, no
nothing.
No sugar?
Nope.
So you don't eat fruit? It's fruit.
This ain't a commercial, but Gatorade Zero. You know what I'm saying? Like
Adam's gonna get a suit. Look at that.
Nah, but I'm
not gonna hold you. That Gatorade Zero with protein is a bottle of garbage.
Yes, no, straight up
disgusting. I've never drank anything and immediately got thirsty.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, if you don't drink nothing but water for 2-3 weeks, and then you drink a Gatorade Zero, bro, that shit tastes like it got sugar.
No. The Gatorade Zero is good. I drink the Gatorade Zero. The Gatorade Zero with protein is fucking disgusting, bro.
Bro, that shit tastes like bat wings. Like, yo,
I swear to Derek Jeter, bro, that shit is disgusting. Yeah, I'd rather just be fat.
No, but like other than that, I eat all natural carbs. Like I eat carbs and carrots, but I eat a lot of raw vegetables now. Like I eat.
So is this a keto diet?
And it's kind of,
you know, the keto diet, like the keto diet is like you take away the starches and carbs, and then your body naturally turns the protein into carbs.
Right.
Is that what you're doing?
Not really. I mean, I looked at no carb diets, now I look at low carb diets, then I read up on keto diets, but I kind of dabbled in my own thing. Like I've kind of like intertwined them all.
Yeah, whatever works.
I don't limit my meat.
Everybody's different, man.
Pause. You know what I'm saying? But I like sometimes I'll eat double meat. Pause. Bro, it just came out like
shit. There's no matter what you say, it just sounds weird.
But
like I had dinner with my homeboy. He's here for SLC. I had dinner with him on Monday, and he had a burger with like no bun. And I've seen people do it, but then like it's just like it's weird to me. Like you just had a slab of beef just presented to you.
Yo, so you ever heard of the Liver King?
No.
Look him up. Even loyal Noodles that's listening.
Yeah, I know he's talking about the dude. He be eating raw meat and shit.
He be eating raw shit. Like fucking his meals be ridiculous. It'd be like a burger. It'd be like 3 burgers, no buns, no bread, nothing. Like 3 big ass burgers, some ox liver. It's the dude. But then when you see what he looked like, you're gonna be like,
"It's swole as shit, boy."
Yo, exactly. When you see what he looked like, you're gonna be like, "That makes sense."
Nah, I'm good, bro.
No, but see, like,
I think I reached an age, man, where like I just want to feel good and look decent. I don't even want to be like, I don't even want to go that.
I'm not gonna front. I don't want to look like that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't care how suspect this sounds. Like, I'm trying to look like Jason Momoa and Roman Reigns. Like, I just want to look like that. I'm just
trying to be a little.
So you're missing about 27 tattoos, about 2 inches, 3 inches in height, and about maybe 4% off.
Hey man, we got the plastic surgeon that could give us the height now. We already looked it up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Come on now.
Yo, speaking of, where the fuck is Mel?
I don't know, but Mel just loved one of my pictures on Facebook.
So he can love your picture on Facebook, but he can't answer.
But he can't love the Good Noodles podcast.
Right.
That he also contributed to.
So there's a reason now we understand that Mel was voted the least good.
The least good as noodle.
Adam, you don't need to keep your braids, bro. We see them, bro. We see that you have braids.
Oh, that shit itches, bro. Because I need to take them shits out. Like these shits.
For those that can't see us, me and Adam and I look like a before and after picture. like I just got the peach fuzz and the little short hair on top. Adam got the full blown watered down. You just the way after. You retirement us.
I was gonna speak on the thing that Isaac was talking about, like the whole, like there's different variations of the carbs, like so.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. We be getting off track. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The like I made birria tacos like a week or two ago, but instead of like doing tortillas, I got like cheese and I use cheese as the tortilla. But you gotta fry the cheese on the pan until it gets hard, and then you put the meat inside.
No, I get how that would work.
That just sounds like
the cheese, the cheese don't sound like the best choice.
Okay,
I mean,
you couldn't even go for like the, they be sounding like the spinach tortillas and shit. Like, well, you couldn't go for that.
No.
I mean, you gonna dip it in fucking transmission oil anyway. So what's the point?
No, I'm saying, bro, like, but see, the thing is with the diet, bro, like, I don't really feel like I'm on a diet anymore.
Real shit. I think that's the trick right there. The diet, temporary. Diet is, I'm on this diet until like Sunday and shit. I think really just healthier choices when you're eating is really the fucking trick. Like, I limit my, see now I'm not as into it as Adam, but like I cut down significantly on like starch and like shit like white bread and stuff like that. So like I'll have like 1 to 2 servings a week, if that.
Right.
Everything else is just protein and vegetables.
Well, like I just started the cranberry diet. I don't know if you heard of it. No.
Nah.
I've only
it's
heard
when
of
you eat everything but cranberries.
This nigga on the seafood diet.
Oh look, food.
Whatever weight Adam been losing, that shit been coming my way, dog. I'm back happy and hustling.
Yeah, we was talking about that shit earlier. I'm so glad Isaac got this happy relationship weight, because depressed Isaac was.
No, depressed. About around this time.
There's live footage of depressed Isaac right now.
I was, and you know what? And it leads into one of our topics, but I was down bad last year, dog.
Yo, that is a fact. So,
and that's funny because that's what we were talking about this morning. I sent y'all that picture. I was like, yo, I'm down 20 pounds. And I was like, and I didn't even have to do the depressed.
I didn't have to be depressed like Isaac to do it, man.
Hey, fuck y'all, first of all.
So, like you said, Isaac, that's a good segue into one of the things we were going to talk about today. Men's mental health. Or just mental health in general, but I'm not going to speak for everybody who identifies as something other than what I identify as, but at least for me, it's a touchy subject. I know for, the three of us, we're not strangers to each other. We're not strangers to stress, anxiety, depression, things like that. Like, we've all seen each other through some really tough times. Thankfully, I'm very fortunate that you guys have seen me through my darkest of days. And it was, the best of times, the worst of times, but, like, there's a lot of stigmas that fall into like the mental health of a man and things like that. And I think we're really living in a society. I think we're living in a transitional period where people are starting to focus more on themselves, really promote it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, so I think one of the things, and I'm glad you brought up in regards to there being a stigma. So I'm gonna make this statement very carefully because I don't want anybody to, think that I'm diminishing anybody else's cause. But we live in a day and age where every cause and everybody's thoughts and beliefs are being now magnified, and everybody's like, hey, everybody needs the equal and proper attention to whatever's ailing you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to me, it's like specifically mental health is just one that like it's always a joke. You know what I mean? It's like you got like not necessarily a joke like haha, but like a joke of like, oh, you're a man, you'll get over it type thing. You know what I mean? Like it's still like one of our first episodes where we talked about especially in Hispanic culture, machismo, where like men aren't allowed to be depressed. Men aren't allowed to cry. You know what I mean?
That got really good feedback. They definitely wanted us to build on that.
So
to what you're saying, bro, that's kind of like just like you said, the whole thing about what we had talked about before, and it's going to kind of correlate to some of us we was going to talk about too. But it's like I said, men, bro, like there's certain things, even from the old generation compared to now, that people don't like they just accept it or they expect it of us. Like, you're supposed to be some big macho man. You're supposed to be able to work through anything.
Yeah.
This nigga has problems. Like, blah, blah, blah. He don't know how to handle himself. Like, people try to belittle one another instead of like really try to get down to the fucking problem. Just like what we talked about yesterday. We was talking about how about the romance and women type shit and like the different roles. Like, I know this is another subject, but what I'm saying is like all that shit kind of is intertwined, bro. Like it's all expected of us. Like,
well, so
no matter what we go through, we're supposed to be able to just push through, move forward. That's
no matter what. Like it's expected that whatever you go through, you go through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then you just move forward. Like
you brought up a good point, Adam, because you brought up the whole gender role thing, and this is gonna get some feedback, but this is something that I firmly believe in. Everybody wants to say that gender roles are obsolete, and it's 2021, yada yada yada, but it's very selective because gender roles are obsolete, meaning I should be able to do the same thing you do, and vice versa. As when it comes to the opposite sex or whatever it is that you identify as, but it's still that stigma of if gender roles are obsolete, then why is it that when a man has a moment of weakness or a moment of sensitivity that he's still looked down on? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just like I don't remember where I saw that, but it's like people are like, oh, who do men go to vent when they got somebody to talk to? And it's like
nobody.
Yeah, it's like even when we go through our own individuals and our own trials and tribulations, like there's still some stuff that I know we all don't talk about with each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just human nature. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like some people just can't accept it. Like you're not gonna know everything about anybody in particular.
I will say that at least for myself, like I know it's like a running joke, like, oh, men don't go to therapy, they just they drink, they do whatever, or they start a podcast.
I'll tell you,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll keep it 3 stacks with y'all. I did both. I'm on my 3rd provider at behavioral health right now. Like the first 2, like the first one was just he would legit put me to sleep during the session pause, like because he would explain. Like I would tell him like what's going on emotionally, all this other shit. And he would explain scientifically what my brain was doing. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that, bro. Like, so he was all right. The other one, he legit, he always had candy, right? He always,
remember you telling me about
and
that.
he would smack on his candy. And that shit would fucking drive me crazy,
I hate,
bro.
Like that's one of my biggest pet peeves, bro.
Like, and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to focus on the conversation we having, and I can't because he keeps smacking on his candy. And like mouth noises with food is just one of the worst things in the world. You know, mouth noises when you're doing other shit is highly encouraged, but that's not what we're talking about. What?
Nah, but I hear you, bro.
But it was, but yeah. But the one I have now, she's really good. Like she's super. Like she'll listen, she receives, and she offers feedback, and like
That's rare of a woman.
She'll keep it a stack.
The views of Adam Maldonado are his and his own.
But she's good. But I think ultimately, like right now where I'm at is like I'm identifying a lot of issues.
Right.
Whether it be past or present, like no matter how far past, like childhood traumas, teenage,
right.
You know, adult shit and stuff like that. Like it's just really something that we go over. Right now, she's diagnosed me with persistent depressive disorder, which has there's another word for it that's just one word that I can't pronounce or spell, so I'm not even gonna try to. But like that's what she says, like as of right now. So I think when it comes to that, I think really getting over the stigma of like, hey, like it's okay for me to go and get help, or it's okay for me to not be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like that was really like one of the more difficult parts, because I see my family, whether it be, you know, my wife and kids, or whether it be like my mom, my sister, and my nieces and nephews, and you know, like you just naturally like, oh, you know, I want to be good, I want to be strong for them. And I can't do that for them if I'm not doing for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it just came a point in time where I kind of had to like really like invest in something that's not a podcast to really do it. But I mean, the podcast helps. It damn sure does. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Like it really, like we really had to invest in this shit. It's not just it may sound like it and seem like it sometimes, but we really not just getting on here.
Nah, I mean, because it's an outlet, bro. Because believe it or not, like I think we said it when we first started the podcast, was 90% of the shit that y'all hear on this podcast is shit that we talk to each other about on a daily basis in the group chat.
Facts.
As a fact.
We just showing y'all another side of Isaac, Willie, Adam, and Mel that y'all don't see publicly.
And it don't even really be like, it's really no bullshit different. And whether the good noodles was going strong, whether there was just me or whether all four of us were here, we were all still actively in the group chat talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like you said at the beginning of the in the opening, niggas, life just hit us, bro. Like between like put it like this, the simplest way to put it, at least for me, and I'll speak for myself. I went from having two beautiful boys to getting married and having 4 kids total with my 2 beautiful daughters now from Kevin. Like, that's a lot to take in, you know what I'm saying?
My man doubled down.
Right. You know what I mean? Which, hey, don't get it twisted. Everybody who knows me knows I love my babies. Like, I love my kids, but it's an adjustment. You know what I'm saying? I went from having to put
bro stealer.
Word.
Kayla's not a bro stealer, okay. Anyway, I went from having to put 1 kid down the bed to 3. You know what I mean? So it's like we be chopping up, and it's like it'd be like we be chopping up, and it's like, yo, time to record a podcast. It's like my wife and kids is kind of more important.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I see it. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, like it's a lot. It's just a lot to burden. Just for the sake of transparency, like it's a lot to burden. Like my day looks like waking up at 4, going to the gym, going to PT, shower, shit, shave, in between that, take the baby to daycare.
Damn, when's the last time you shaved?
I don't know. Shit, a few weeks ago, son. Fucking take one of the kids to school because the other 2 take the bus, get ready for work, be at work, slaving. Like, yo, sometimes my wife legit has to come get me out the office for me to have lunch, and I definitely appreciate her for that, because that forces me to take a break, relax, even though the whole time during lunch I'm getting phone calls and this and the other shit. But you know, I'm away, I'm taking a break throughout the day, like, and then back to work, boom, and then get home. I can't take a knee. I can't come home and relax. Now I gotta You know, cook, clean,
Look
pay
at
attention to the
that.
kid, homework, you know, the baby,
Yeah.
you know, the baby's a daddy's girl, so she wants attention. And, you know, and me and my wife, we both have to do that. And some, you know, it's a team effort for sure. But damn it, that shit don't individually fucking take a toll, bro.
No, it does.
It's
And
just a
that's why
lot.
I think, and I mean, because we're kind of getting off track what we're talking about, but it kind of correlates as well. But it's like me and Kayla were having a conversation where Kayla's very much like, she's super supportive of me, and like, you know, she knows that I bust my ass at work every day. And like when I come home, it's just shut up. But when I come
Motherfucker been on leave for 3 months. Talk about I bust my ass at work. You don't even know where you work.
First
This
of all,
nigga barely signed in 2 days ago, and he over here talking about he working hard.
And this is
before
what
I piece of
this
that,
is. This is Exhibit A of one of the problems with men's mental health. We just be devouring that shit, bro.
But now it's
I
like
work so hard.
she's very much like, she don't want me to do shit when I get home, and it's like I can't do that. Like it's literally it hardwired into my DNA that even though I've been at work all day, you've been at home with these badass kids and they've been tearing this house up. So I gotta get home and help you. So it's like we go from, you know, and with me and Willie, basically what you just said, we go from being in the office all day, phone call here, phone call there, you know, being stressed the fuck out, and then getting home and being in dad mode. And it's like, damn, by the time you get to sit down, it's like 9 o'clock, and you're like, fuck, you know what I mean? Like, where did the day go?
So like,
I don't know how y'all
what do
niggas
you-
go to sleep at 9 o'clock.
Bro,
That shit
it's
the
a
other day,
lot.
'cause
It's
I don't
hard.
be getting home till late sometimes, and y'all be trying to go to bed at 9 o'clock. That shit
It's
ain't
hard.
happening, bro.
If I'm like I said, because here's what it was. Like I wake up, no bullshit, at 4 o'clock. That alarm is going off at 4 on the dot. And I make it my business to be in the gym by 4:30. So I have to be like, if I don't go to the gym that day, my whole day is already fucked up, starting off on the wrong foot. Like I need that time to really like prepare myself. Like I understand, like, yes, I'm in the gym, so it's a physical, you know, it's more of the physical, but it's also more of the mental, because like it's just me and the regulars that's at the gym. Shout out to, you know, Major Young and Captain Robertson and all of them. Like shout out to them, like the regulars that, you know, kind of keep each other accountable. But like if I'm not in the gym, bro, it just really fucks my day up. And I think it's just a pattern of something familiar.
Well, you gotta wake up, bro, and you gotta wake up, and it just we as people, like, you need individual time. And
Yes,
it's not even like
that's really my time to have it. Yeah.
It's not even like you need time, like.
And no matter what you do with that individual time,
bro, like, because I wake up
the individual time.
Yeah, like I wake up, bro, and I read, or I'll like go and do something like at like between 5 and 5:30, because nobody wakes up till 5:30. So
What you read?
Yeah, I read a lot.
They got pictures in it, don't it?
Yeah. No, but I read up on stocks. I read up, like, even if it's like on some barber shit, even if it's like some news type shit, bro, I read, or I'll watch a video about what I'm trying to read about, some shit, and then or I'll run and then have the shit playing through my speaker while I run.
I ain't running in no goddamn cold.
No.
Bro, I got a whole heater
I just gotta feel
on my treadmill.
Oh, that's right. You do got the treadmill. That's right. You said that.
I've never personally, not that I can remember, I've never heard Adam read out loud, but I just got a feeling that I got a strong feeling this nigga read on a fucking Floyd Mayweather Fantasia level.
Yo, chill out. Adam a smart motherfucker. I don't care what nobody.
He is.
Fuck you, Isaac.
He's talking shit, but real talk though, Loyal Noodles, Adam is probably one of the smartest niggas I know, and I say that sincerely. As much shit as I give this nigga, bro, if you need a nigga, I'll take this nigga over goddamn James St. Patrick foot break right now.
Yo, relax. Relax. I just want to point out the dedication of all three of us, because right now Power is like getting ready to come on.
Time out. If you gonna bring out Power, let's talk about the fact.
No, we ain't talking about Power, because you took my fucking stars, bitch.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yo,
we talk about mental health, and you over here deteriorating ours.
I need y'all to vote. I need y'all to vote in the comments and on YouTube, on everything. Leave us a review and give us an answer. If I hit up the group chat and I say, hey, who uses my stars account? And everybody raises their hand and says, yes, hold on. But then I say, hey, just letting you know, you also have my Hulu password. I'm just deleting the Stars account and adding it to my Hulu. So
I
you
don't
still
have Hulu. I have my own Hulu.
so just log into my
I got my
shit.
own Hulu too.
Now I got it. That's weird. To have different accounts and shit.
Okay. So this is what I'm getting, right? I pay the fucking account, but I gotta fucking go on y'all rules.
First of all, I done broke you off a few times.
I give
What?
you
I'm
MLB
telling you why
every year.
you. That's yours.
I give you MLB every year. What are you talking about?
That's fair.
Okay. I wasn't talking to you, but thank you.
I'm talking about you randomly get blessings in the Cash App from time to time, bro. You lying.
Yeah.
You lying. Fuck out of here.
Damn, you tricking off on your hoes, bro?
Yeah, you know, I gotta bless them sometimes.
Sometimes I wake up in the morning, I'll be like, damn.
Hey, go get you some Starbucks, baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you can make it a venti today, mama.
It's on me. It's on me.
Christ.
Don't forget the Starbucks rewards, bitch.
Make sure you put my phone number.
I'm not wrong.
I'm trying to get my free tumbler.
I'm not wrong because I'm still giving you the option to watch it.
It's just the fact that you created. First of all, here's the problem here. And Loyal Noodles, you let us know whose side you on. Here's the problem. He did it on Power Night. It's Saturday. Why are you creating extra steps for us to go through when we trying to watch it tonight?
All right, now you ready? Now,
and
can I explain to you why?
No,
fuck you,
Isaac, because I was gonna catch up when everybody was asleep after we did this shit and to see where y'all niggas were. And then now, guess what? I can't fucking do it because you fucking deleted Stars. You fucking
son of a bitch. See, you a motherfucker.
Okay, now, Willie, what do you use to watch? What did you use to watch the Stars app? What console? What did you use?
I would stream it from my phone to the TV.
Here we go. Now you know why I did it, because Sony doesn't have the Stars app.
But we're bougie here. We have a smart TV.
Yeah,
right. So
the TV has Stars.
Exactly. In the man cave, I got the PS5, so I was planning on watching it in the man cave, but I can't download Stars on the PS5, so I got Hulu on there.
So you use your mirror from here, and it'll still work on your TV.
Unless, did you get I
got a fucking projector, as you can see.
I was about to say the projectors haven't advanced that well yet. You can't.
So this is my temporary one. I actually got one coming in next week. That's like my.
That's the one you got from Supply. Oh, okay.
This is the one I got from Walmart.
Damn.
Nigga,
you got the hookup if he only signed in 2 days and already got a damn projector.
Walmart Supply, it's the same thing.
I'm not even gonna put my pockets out there, but the one that I'm getting next week probably cover a private space check.
Damn.
And that bitch better be able to fucking stream from your phone then.
Bitch better have the Stars app on that bitch.
Right. That nigga Tariq better be the one bringing it to your car.
I was about to say, but when I pay for that motherfucker, James St. Patrick should deliver that shit himself, nigga.
Yeah. Lauren better pull up.
All right, chill out. You gonna get
okay, so
you gonna get me yelled at.
So definitely getting off topic here. But just to run it back, I think this, prime example right here. Like, we go from talking about men's mental health, something that we're passionate about, and then in the same breath, we go just from straight joking about it and just masking all of that with
but it's a coping
humor and all. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just straight to the coping mechanism or defense mechanism, whatever it may be.
That's why I never understood why people got mad at me for laughing at fucking everything. Like, I laugh at a funeral. As fucked up as it sounds, I will laugh at a funeral.
Do you know who your
I'm saying, bro, like, if I die, none of y'all niggas are talking at my funeral. But
what? Crazy.
Hey, that's cool. I know for a fact, you can talk. Hell, Melvin can't talk, but Willie cannot speak at my fucking funeral.
I'm not even gonna have a microphone at my funeral.
This nigga ain't gonna have no podium, no microphone,
nothing. It's just gonna be me.
They might as well keep me quarantined outside because I'm gonna do an 8-ball off Willie's casket.
I'm having shots of Bacardi lined up on my shit. You can't stay in here if you're not taking one. Fuck your 40 years of sobriety, all that shit. You taking one.
So there's gonna be There's gonna be niggas at the casket dropping their fucking AA tokens.
From one topic to another. Shit. Before we even go into another topic, let's not skip over everybody's favorite segment. Let's talk about what scuffs your Timbs.
Where are my Timbs? Oh yeah, man. All right,
I wore mine today.
So you wore yours today?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
I want to go see
I
Jack.
need to get a new pair of butters right now because right now I just black joints.
I just cleaned mine the other day too. I was bored. I cleaned them shits more than I cleaned my own combat boots.
Bro, well, tell me why when the movers came in, I found a whole bunch of these.
Hey, look at that business card. So, scuffs my Timbs. I'm gonna go first. If you don't mind.
What?
Okay. What scuffs my Timbs is like I feel like I was bamboozled as an adult, and this is not generally the topic. I'm gonna get into what it is. I was bamboozled as an adult. I just wanted to grow up, drink, and just like have like a little bit of sex here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like not a lot, nothing crazy. Just like a little bit of sex from time to time, maybe like once every fiscal quarter or whatever. But you know, that's all I wanted, and just to have a drink. But what I did not want is
what's the pay, Bill?
Was just to be bamboozled by certain necessities and the prices. Like, why the fuck are area rugs and computer ink so goddamn expensive? Like, what the fuck is that? Why do I gotta pay $300 for a fucking Post-it note size fucking carpet?
Yes.
That shit is ridiculous, bro. Like I was,
you know what's
Nick, yo, that shit. If that was a carpet, bro, that probably would have cost you about $400.
Bro, $60, bro.
You know what's extremely expensive that I didn't realize until I had to make this move? Bathroom decor.
Oh, for no, nah. I'll be all up in Dollar General for that.
See, no, I'm talking about like, all right. So we bought a shower caddy, right? Why is this flimsy ass fucking shower caddy running me like $45, bro?
Ew.
It's literally just a hook under the thing. Just I don't get it.
I will say no price is too much for a good shower head.
Yes, I know the women. I know the women felt that way.
That's a good point.
If you know, you know.
Which one y'all got the ambulance in the background?
That gotta be.
That was me.
I'm about to say he in the slums right now. That gotta be.
I'm not in the slum. I live in the slums. I live in the towers. Like,
motherfucker, Isaac drove past 3 Civil War places to get to his house. Like
first time I rolled up to my my little gas station, everybody turned their head and looked at me crazy. I was like, do I not belong?
No. They know exactly how many brown people are in your gas station.
What you said, Adam?
I said, was there a cat inside the gas station?
Nah. But you know what's weird though is that there's a Mexican restaurant next to the gas station.
That don't mean shit.
How the fuck y'all looking at me like that?
So it could be white people cooking the Mexican food.
Very easily.
Which I would not.
That's what scuffs my Timbs.
All right.
It's just the unnecessary price for just random shit.
Yeah.
Like I just don't want to pay $280 for a tire when I need 4.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
You good? You done?
That was it. Rant is over. Remarks complete.
So what scuffs my Timbs, and this is something that I think about all the time. It's politics, bro. Just in general, I hate politics. Like just everything about it. Like just like every politician always wants to talk about how they're for the people and you know,
Look at Drake in the top left-hand corner of my computer right now. My boy's sitting on Marvin's room over here with his fucking glass of wine.
First of all, he wearing the t-shirt he wearing look like he's Zeke off of fucking Power.
Yo, chill, auntie.
Auntie, they say you were singing too, auntie.
They say you got a song with that lawyer guy.
My fault. I couldn't. This nigga was like,
"Yo." So I'm not 19. I'm 23. I didn't lie. You did.
I just want to respectfully say, "Fuck you very much, Adam."
I bet your legs was crossed too.
All right, that's fair. That was fair.
No,
I didn't even have a
no.
comeback for that one. They definitely crisscrossed over there.
Anyway, like I was saying,
Fuck you, Adam. You don't know me. You don't fucking know me, nigga.
goddamn.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Isaac.
Yeah, my fault. I ruined that.
Politics is what scuffs your Timbs. And the Knicks
Yes,
getting
politics. No, actually, no. We're only down 3 with 38 seconds left, and we got the ball.
Okay. So
Don't worry,
Isaac's
we'll fuck it up.
attention is about to be in and out for the next 40 seconds.
Yes, but
Nah, it's gonna be real fast. Just how Isaac eats.
hold on, did y'all hear that?
That was funny because you damn sure said I'm gonna eat real fast, and then a half hour later.
No, so I took my time because Adam said take your time.
And you listen?
Anyway,
you don't listen to shit else I say.
You don't listen to nothing else.
I'm gonna keep it real short because this game taking my attention. But politics, man, like every politician down from the alderman all the way to the president is always about the people, yada yada yada. But all I see is politicians lining their pockets, voting for whatever policies and whatever the case may be that benefits them and not the people. And it's like, yo, you know, to me, and maybe I'm naive, you know how easy it would be to just create policies that benefit everyone? Like, it just, to me, maybe I'm naive. Maybe there always has to be a loser. I get it. But like, it's not, to me, they make it harder than it really needs to be.
You said create a policy that does what?
Like create policies that like benefits everybody. Like, for example, like.
Yeah, but not the same thing doesn't benefit everybody.
Well, no, that's why I said.
It would have to be like a very vague policy. Like,
so what I mean by that is like, for example, like the whole, when Grandpa Joe took office and he was talking about these damn, tax brackets and, XYZ, right? And how, tax the rich. And that was a whole thing on Twitter, right?
sure.
So I get the whole, if you make more money, you should pay more taxes, which I think taxes are a sham. To me, it's taxing people is like stealing basically my time. That's the way I look at it.
I don't understand how I have to pay taxes on my house all year, and then at the end of the year, I still have to pay property taxes again.
I don't understand how I have to pay New York State taxes all fucking year and do not get all of it back.
You don't. You just opt to not pay.
We'll talk about that later.
I haven't paid New York State taxes since like 2014.
Yeah, but I don't want them niggas knocking on my door.
Yeah, they about to knock on Isaac.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you're a non-legal resident. You're in the military. You haven't paid taxes in New York since you lived there because you don't own a residence there.
I paid them niggas $8 last year. When I filed my taxes, I wish I paid $8 worth of state taxes all year.
Call the IRS.
But what you saying, Isaac, bro, like, really, how I look at politics, bro, like, politics are like, Cat Williams really said it the best. They're the biggest pimps in the world, bro. They'll really just hoe you. Like, they just gonna tell you what you want to hear to make it sound good for that time. Just get that little check mark just next to their name to get whatever office. And then, like he said, then they manipulate the system once they get in the office to benefit themselves. And people can say whatever they want, bro. All these fucking governors, mayors, whatever, bro, they got access to so much fucking money. And they, like, little people like us, if we get caught doing like some inside trader shit, it's a wrap. But basically, bro, like, they manipulate the system to work for themselves so they can do all this different shit, so they can make more money, so they can do all this. And I really feel like, yeah, they try to say, oh, we're going to help these people, we're going to help these people, but they have to do certain shit to get to where they're trying to get, because everything takes steps.
I feel like certain things like kind of do have to be in place just for the sake of freedom and security, because they go hand in hand, and too much of one kind of like liberates the other. Like, if everything is very secure, it probably means you don't have a lot of freedom. But if you're very free to kind of just do whatever you want, use your money however you want, you don't have much security there. So I think, it's tough. I'm glad I'm not an elected official and I don't have to have the burden of trying to figure out how to balance the two or choose which one to prioritize. If that's not really catching anybody, take this whole COVID shit, for instance, right? At one point in time, 2018, 2019, we were all free to do whatever we wanted, go wherever we wanted, go anywhere. Then COVID happened, and in order to increase security, you lost a lot of freedom. You can't go here freely. You can't go here if this many people are there. You can't go there if you're not vaccinated. You can't do this. You can't do that. So because the security was the priority, the freedom had to be sacrificed. But once upon a time, we had the freedom to kind of like do about this virus and pandemic with what we wanted to, and we didn't really do the best thing possible because we were so free to do whatever we wanted, that now we lack the security. That at that point we lack the security. So therefore, you have to really find that balance. But back to what we were saying, like taxes and politics and all that other shit, like it's weird, and we could go on and on. Like you brought up Cat Williams, I bring up J. Cole when he was talking on brackets and was saying like, why can't I choose where my taxes goes and whatnot? But this is coming from somebody who, like, my check and my house and benefits and everything I got comes from people paying their taxes, because a part of the taxes goes to the military. And here I am getting my direct deposit and traveling the world because people pay their taxes. Like I joke with some people and be like, oh, that's really cool, you got to do that. And I'll be like, yeah, thanks for paying your taxes. I appreciate it. It's weird.
I really feel like I understand like we need a government in place, but I just feel like they're like, just like everything, bro, like there's only so much we see. You know what I'm saying? It's only enough for the naked eye to see, but there's so much shit that goes behind closed doors.
Oh yeah, there's definitely levels to the information that we are exposed to. But that's the media, and that's a whole other discuss my Tims. But
what discuss my Tims is how, like, how to say this. I never really the power of a signature. You don't really understand. I don't know if this is the military. You don't really understand the power of a simple sway of their fingers. Like how detrimental, and it could be good or bad. I mean, sometimes that sway could be amazing, or sometimes that sway could be you fucking out of here. Like, okay, just gonna touch on mental health and come back to what I'm talking about. So I deal with mental stuff too. Like I see a psychologist and a therapist about some shit. I deal with depression, and they told me I have like multiple personality disorder or whatever. But I just tell them like I look at shit completely different than the average person. I really am open-minded about a lot of shit. My therapist thinks I'm not even trying to toot my own horn. He says I'm really fucking smart. And he told me that I look at shit at intellectual level compared to most people. I'm like, whatever, bro. Like, that's just how I look at shit.
That's right. Fuck what Isaac says.
To do, like, to say I wanted to go back to barbering school, like I had to get him to approve it, which was stupid. Like, I don't understand what my mental state has to do with me cutting somebody's hair. Because to me, cutting somebody's hair is therapeutic. Like, when I cut somebody's hair, like, people pay me pretty much to cut their hair, but in all reality, like, I feel like that's just like me and them and me transforming them in my mind. That's enough. Like, that shit just takes me to another place. But to transition that to after I got his signature and then went to the VA, did everything I had to do the VA. I sent all this lady all my paperwork in December. Matter of fact, you had came to the crib that day and I cut you and the boys' hair. It was like in late December. Anyways, I sent the lady on my paperwork, and then she had the nerve to say that I didn't do something, and she pushed it back. And she was like, "Oh, you can't." She told whoever higher up is for me getting accepted in the barber school. She told them that I didn't make my appointment, and her simple sway of her signature, I had to reapply, and then I had to show whoever her hire was that emailed me. Oh, I did this on such and such date. I had proof that I had the video chat with her this day. Because if I didn't, they were going to take my grant and I wasn't going to be able to apply for school for another 6 months because they felt like I was wasting their time. And now, based off that, now I got to deal with the same lady because she's in charge of the whole fucking region of veterans. I got to deal with the same lady for some other shit. And then now, after I'm done with that, now I got like 2 more appointments with her, and then I could go ahead and finish my barber school. But you never, like I said, it pushes back to the military, man. Like, somebody could really just ruin your career by a simple sway of the signature. And it could push forward to it being good. Like, shit, you get awards, that's another sway of the signature. You get something like counseling, boom, another sway of the signature. Like, all this shit. And then that even pushes forward to whenever in the civilian world, bro, like loans, fucking bank documents, fucking going back to taxes, all that shit, bro. Simplest way of the signature, dog.
And that goes up to so many levels because it's from the papa to the president. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a matter of signing some shit could really like make somebody's career, could break somebody's career. I mean, there's other things that lead up to it, but in some cases, it's really just circumstantial and up to that person.
Yeah, bro. Like, shit, I saw when I was at Bragg, his private pretty much made the commander look bad. And I ain't gonna say no names, but the commander made sure he figured out a way to chopper that soldier. That's all it takes, bro.
You got the juice, man. You could do that shit. It's just up to you.
Yeah, bro. That's all it takes, man. That fucking signature, dog. Talking to the right people, putting everything in line. Boom.
Yeah. That's weird. That's just really weird. But I feel you on that. Loyal Noodles, let us know if that's Gus your Tim's too. I think that was a really good one. Like, that's really some thought-provoking shit. And I'm glad you guys are kind of still, I know we like 2 seasons in, a bunch of episodes in, and just over a year. But you guys are still learning us and trying to figure us out and still sticking with us. So we appreciate that. But let us know what scuffs your Timbs. Whatever it is, even if you don't wear Timbs, you already know how we get down. Whatever scuffs your Air Forces, your Chucks, your Chunklas, your Uggs, your combat boots, whatever the fuck y'all be wearing on your feet. Let us know what scuffs that. We're going to get into one last thing that I know myself and Adam and Isaac definitely has something to speak on and talk about. You could call it stirring the pot, whatever you want to, but shit, I'm gonna just say what we said, and it's that men are more romantic than women. And I think I'm not saying all men are more romantic than all women. Relax. But for the most part, by society standards, by whatever, just by responsibility and expectations, the man is more romantic. Like, for a woman,
they don't want to take that gender role.
Yeah, like that's pressure on the man. And I'm not complaining. I like doing romantic shit. I really don't mind doing romantic shit. I mean, doing romantic shit got me a whole daughter. But
go ahead.
It just it just goes into the gender roles. Like, the man has to plan everything out or the man has to plan everything out based on the information that he's received from the woman, but he still has to do it. Like, I would love to know how a woman would romance a man taking away the power of pussy. Take it away. Take it away. And what is it that you would
Well,
do for a man?
so I think it comes down to, and I'm jumping back in. Obviously, I had to take a quick break, but I think it comes down to knowing each other as far as like, okay, so I think we brought it up before in another episode as far as the love languages, right? So romancing somebody doesn't necessarily mean what, you know, the status quo is, just flowers, you know, whatever the case may be. If me, for example, right, like I like having my time, and you know what I mean, like, you know, not necessarily things being done for me, but for example, like when Kayla wants to do something nice for me, you know, if I had a long day at work, you know, she'll make sure I gotta, you know, she'll make me a nice dinner. She'll, you know, grab me a beer, wear something that I like, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? You know, it doesn't necessarily mean buy me a bunch of shit, even though her love language is she loves to give gifts. Not that I don't appreciate them, because I love when she gives me a gift, but like when she knows like I'm going through it and she's trying to, like, you know, romance me, she makes me my favorite meal. She, you know, she'll put on an outfit that I like, you know, she'll, you know, make sure that, you know, everything's taken care of so I can come home and relax type thing, you know?
But I do
So
believe what you said is true. It's based on your love language, knowing your
Yeah.
spouse.
Oh, for
Your
sure.
partner.
It's on how you give it too, because the love language that you have, like your love language, is not necessarily the love language that you give. Like me and my wife, we were talking about this not too long ago, and we were like,
Mel, don't shut the fuck up. He gonna text the group that after we've been recording for over an hour.
right.
Yo, nigga, you and Willie are in the same time zone.
No, he's not. He's an hour behind me.
Whatever, nigga.
But anyway, so I'm a lot of my like a lot of the love language that I kind of give off is acts of service. I do a lot of acts of service for my wife, you know, like, oh, I'll go to the store, or I'll, you know, something like that, or go to the store for you, do this for you, like, oh, don't worry about it, I'll take care of that, things like that. But that's not necessarily like my love language is acts of service. You know what I'm saying? Like my wife is very in tune with my love languages. So, but it's still a difference. I know you brought up love languages, but we were talking, you know, about romance, and of course that is definitely a part of it. I know Adam has read up on it. I've read up on it. I think we've all read up on it. I don't want to assume everybody's knowledge.
It's funny that you bring it up as far as acts of service, because that's one of my
what kind of service?
That's one of the love languages that I evolved. I laughed in my head when you said it, because I'll be mad aggressive when it comes to acts of service. Like, you know, I know Kayla like had a long day at work. A long day at home with the kids and shit. So like I get home and she be trying to do shit, and I'm like, man, shut your ass up and sit down. Shut up. Let me do shit. Like I'll be mad aggressive with her. Like, yo, she'll be like, all right, babe, I'm gonna cook dinner. I'm like, shit, sit your ass down, shut the hell up, and let me cook dinner, bitch.
I think it's really, but that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? Like you're saying, you know, like your woman knows you like that. Like my woman knows me like that. Like she knows, like, hey, like, you know, she knows how to romance me. But I think in terms of in general, it's not really like the woman that does the romantic shit. It's the woman that is like the subject of the romantic shit.
30 minutes till they say this is a big rich town.
Yeah, 30 minutes for me to figure out how to log in and watch it.
Nigga, all you gotta do is log out and log in with my fucking info, bro.
That's so much work.
But back to what we were saying about the romance, bro. I really feel like, just like what we said earlier, bro, it's expected of us. Like the whole chivalry thing, that's expected of us.
It
like,
goes back to the roles, bro, like we were talking about.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and I think I already said it. Like that's a role most women don't want to take on. That's the pick and choose of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
remember what I said earlier about how gender roles are supposed to be like non-existent. But my general point with that is, like, for example, right? If we're gonna eliminate all gender roles, and maybe it's a little off topic, then stop looking at me to take the trash out every time. Stop looking at me to drive everywhere. Stop looking at me to pay for everything. Now, because now you picking and choosing to what's convenient for you.
No, I got me a little sugar mama. She be paying.
Now, well, mind you, I'm not speaking on my own personal experience. I'm just saying, like,
Okay, and my daughter ain't taking out the trash.
Right.
well, no, but that's what I'm saying. Look, I'm perfectly fine with taking the trash out and paying the bills and driving everywhere. But if you're gonna fucking sit here as an individual woman,
okay. So here's my thing, and I see exactly what you're saying, Isaac. And just for me to at least say it, to at least ensure and validate that we're on the same page. Like the way I interpret that is like, look, we are in a society now where the strength and independence and beauty and all this other stuff of a woman has certainly expanded and evolved over the last 70 years and whatnot.
On the physicality of one another, they're not worried about anything else.
Right. So, you know, more rights, more opportunities, more things like this. And so with that being said, does that mean like what point in time does the energy evolve? And now it is not just for the man to do the romantic gestures and things like that. Like a big thing that I see now that is just, it keeps circulating, it goes away and then it comes back, is that like a lot of women would not like, they would rather be single than have to propose to their man.
Yeah.
So but like what happened? I thought you was Miss Independent and you don't, real ass bitch.
Right.
But like, come on, like what happened?
I'm gonna come back to it because I can't remember his name. He's been under fire on all platforms of social media.
Melvin Montalvo.
Him too.
Oh,
but
I thought
I ain't gonna. I can't remember his name. You seen Buddy on Twitter, man? His name is Adam22 or something like that. He's Lena the Plug's boyfriend.
I don't know his name.
But yes, he on his podcast. There's a dude that's on there, and there was these women on there that were like, "Oh, we rather a man who does this, who does that, and he pays the bills." One girl was like, she wants a scammer, and blah blah blah. And then his point was like, well, why? I think somebody asked, why is it that men aren't treating women the way that, whatever the case was, that they wanted a man that does X, Y, and Z. And he said, well, how can a man be traditional when there's no more traditional women? Because if you want, what he was saying, now mind you, again, I'm not saying I agree. I'm saying what he was saying was a traditional man got his ass up every morning, went to work, worked his ass off, paid all the bills so he could come home and the house is taken care of, the kids are taken care of, food is taken care of, and everything's done. And a woman wants a man that does that. But then on the flip side, he was saying traditional women are, far and few between now, the ones that actually take care of the home when the man goes to work. That's what he was saying.
I can see that.
So again, and this goes to my original point. I believe that gender roles, to an extent, still do exist, but at the same time, you can't pick and choose which ones are supposed to be are still exist. You know what I mean?
I think it really has to be laid out though. Like
right.
I think it has to be laid out off the rip, and that just has to be like the right fit for you. Like for instance, and I know y'all about to drag my man, and I'm gonna just have to tolerate it because everybody be dragging him. But Dwayne Wade, he like Dwayne Wade is the type where he's like the woman leads in the marriage. Like the woman takes that charge. Like that's her role and shit like that. That works for them, for her to make that decision, for her to do this, for her to do that. They already have their roles and responsibilities already laid out, and people be dragging him for that shit. Like,
you know what I told Kayla not too long ago? I think last week. I was like, yo, because Kayla wants to join the military. I'm pretty sure she's going to enlist this year. Good for her. She wanted to do it before me and her met, and I'm proud of her for taking that step. But I was like, yo, if you join the military, right? Let's say she enlists this year. I'm going to have 10 years ahead of her, right? That means I get to retire while she goes to work every day. And the kid's going to be in fucking high school or middle school and shit. I'll be at home not being a stay-at-home husband. I'm perfectly fine with that.
I had a little taste of that. I didn't like it, but you got to try everything twice.
I mean, I say that now that I'm going to be at the crib bored of shit. Like, God damn.
Oh no, I see where it would work for me. Like, you know, drop the kids off. They go. I mean, it was a struggle for me because all the kids were home, so I was hurting.
Mhm.
But like on the regular, you know, what is it? 10 months of the year they're gonna be in school, so I'll be all right.
I'll be walking around butt ass nigga by myself.
But wearing nothing but tattoos and a radio,
Walking around with a toothbrush like this.
with my little dental floss, big chilling, waiting for my wife to come home for lunch. Hey, babe, I cooked you something. My mama made it in '93. You know. Compliments to the chef.
I did forget you was 2 years younger than me, and Adam's 10 years older than us.
And Mel is actually 2 years away from getting AARP benefits.
I was about to say, I think Mel qualifies for Social Security next year.
Well, y'all know Mel's not really like legally like a real person. Like, you know, midgets aren't real people.
They only have half a social security number.
Exactly. They get half their benefits, all of that shit.
Y'all niggas is going to hell.
They're not.
And first of all, the word midget is offensive. It's actually little people.
Little people. I'm sorry. We got to be politically correct here.
Man, what are you talking about? I just saw Jackass today. They still calling that nigga Wee Man.
It's Jackass, nigga.
Oh, technical difficulties. I'm sorry.
Nah, but
So okay, all right. I'ma just pose the question.
Hold on. So what I'm saying is, bro, like men are definitely more romantic than women. We have to be, because at the end of the day, like it's cliche to say, but the wine and dine aspect of it is based on the man. Like, just like you guys said, the whole, we have to get them flowers, do this. And then back to piggyback off what you said with social media, a woman wants to.
What are you, a first heart? Piggybacking?
Shut the fuck up, Isaac.
Anyway,
I hope your Wi-Fi go out tonight.
I hope they delete your Hulu. That I don't have a password.
Children, neither one of us can watch it.
I hope the rubber band on your braid snap while you sleep.
Okay, my do-rag will be on. But anyway,
look at him acting like a 13-year-old girl named Sharkeisha eating hot Cheetos.
Sharkeisha, no. Nah, but
it's Black History Month. Shout out to Sharkeisha.
Oh my God! Don't start. Don't.
Top five.
Don't do this.
That's the perfect transition. No.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
No, but what I'm saying, bro, like I just don't feel like.
Go ahead, Adam. Shut the fuck up, Isaac.
I don't feel like women really want that role. Like that's a gender role they're not trying to obtain, and they're not trying to like go down that path. Yeah, women will know their spouses, they'll know their significant other.
I think it is for sure something that women are capable of being romantic to the man that they know how to be romantic to.
Yes.
Like I'm that's not what we're saying at all. We're not saying women have no ability to be romantic. That's not what we're saying.
Perfect example about this shit, bro, is that, and I mean, we got some time in the game when it comes to relationships. Perfect example of
I've only been in one, so what are you talking about?
Yeah, but you've been in that one for a while now.
Okay.
27.
I thought you were trying to make it seem like I've been in
another relationship.
Yeah, I thought you was out here trying to lie on my name like I've been in more than one relationship.
Nah, Kayla's my one and only, dog.
That's facts. Nancy got all my virginity.
Look, perfect example of something romantic that to other people might seem like it's normal. The fact that Kayla said, you know what, baby, we got a third bedroom. It's going to be a guest bedroom. But you know what? Make it into your man cave as well. That shit to me is romantic as fuck, because you know what? You gave me my space. You know what I mean? You did something that you know that I love, but you did it at the bottom of your heart and I didn't need to ask.
I call bullshit.
I'm being that serious.
I call bullshit. No. I'm not saying I call bullshit that you're telling a lie. I call bullshit on that being romantic.
To me, it's romantic.
Romance is not me leaving you alone.
No. I'm not talking. No.
No, he's talking about that she gave him the opportunity.
Yes, but that is literally giving him the opportunity just to have his own space. That is not romance. That is me understanding a love language of yours. That is me understanding just how you operate for the
No, nigga, but that's not
sake
your
of
love
own.
language. That's his.
No. I'm not saying I'm not saying this isn't catering to his love language or whatnot. What I'm saying is I'm calling bullshit on that being romance. If somebody wants to be romantic, they're not gonna fucking leave me alone or give me an opportunity to leave me alone. Romance is something that we do together and share that intimacy.
Okay, so
y'all are not gonna have that intimate time with you sitting in your fucking man cave and she's upstairs painting her
You're
toenails.
missing the point of what he was trying to say.
No, not even that. But okay, so let me better phrase it then. Because that's the thing, if this room wasn't necessarily just my space, it was a space that I can do whatever I want to.
And I was in your top 4. I know I'm not above Taylor or Hondo, but I know I'm in your top 4 on MySpace.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You said you was on your MySpace. I know I'm in your top 4.
Speaking of, I know she's watching, so
shout out to Taylor.
Yeah, actually, there's 2 of them.
Wow, how many of me are there?
How many pictures of me and you are there?
A lot, more than 2.
There is a lot, actually.
Bitch ass.
Well, she gave me these as a present.
Which
she gonna be here in next week, by the way.
Whatever. Okay, but back to what you were saying, because I like.
Back to what I'm saying. It's like I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, it's like to me, it's romantic because it's like it was a gesture. A
romantic gesture. I like that better.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. It was a romantic gesture because it was like, hey, babe, I want to make you happy by doing this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not.
Which, hey, to each his own.
No. I'm not saying, and I wholeheartedly understand the concept of what's romantic to you may not be what's romantic to me. I fully understand that concept, but my thing is, my stance is, and the hill that I will die on is that, and I wish Mel was here because I know he feels the same way because we were talking about it. Like, fucking it, you being romantic to me is not you giving me an opportunity to be the fuck away from you. Now, is that productive to maybe my mental state or emotional state in that moment? Absolutely, yes. However, if I'm like, babe, plan a romantic night for imagine this. Let's flip this motherfucking table. Imagine your woman says, babe, Friday night, I would like for you to plan a romantic evening for both of us. Like something that we'll both enjoy, all that other shit. I fucking promise you that night will have nothing to do with your man cave and you by yourself.
100%. But the key word was she asked for something for her.
No. I just said for both of us.
See, that's the thing. You said that she said it's for both of us, but she is the one wanting. So it's for her, really, if you think about it.
So a romantic night for you would be for your wife to leave you the fuck alone in your man cave?
No.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm saying.
But you're saying a romantic night. To me, this was a romantic gesture, like I just said, because it was something that she said, you know what? I want to do this for you to make you happy. It's like, nigga, you fighting me on something you already agreed on. Well, okay, for example, I got yelled at the other day. I'll give you the perfect example. I got yelled at because the topic of Father's Day came up because we were talking about the holidays coming up, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Dominican Mother's Day, all that shit, right?
Hey.
So I was like, you know what? I told her, and I got yelled at. I was like, for Father's Day, you know what? I will set up a day for you and the kids to do something so I can be at the house by myself. That's all I want for Father's Day. I got yelled at for that. But that's what I want for Father's Day. It was just some me time.
So if on Father's Day, you want to not be a dad?
Yes. Yes. I want to be
the one day of the year designed for Father's Day that we have fought so fucking hard for.
Right. Don't let me
you want to be left alone.
Yes.
Piece of shit.
So on Mother's Day, don't we fucking breakfast in bed, take the kids away, let mommy have her time?
For like a morning.
I don't know what Mother's Days you've been involved in, nigga.
Man, I feel like
I forgot Adam was here.
I don't know, man. That whole I get what Isaac's saying though, but at the same time, like he ain't shit for that. But but I mean,
Which one?
but at the same time, you know, he's still right. Like on Mother's Day we do cater them, but back to what we originally was talking about, we cater to females all fucking year anyways.
First of all, we can't use the word female no more. Remember, that's offensive.
Okay, so we cater to bitches all year anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want me to say? Like
I don't know, bro. I think, I mean, to me, to wrap up on it,
to the aspect of a man compared to a woman, a man always caters to a woman more so than a woman caters.
I wholeheartedly agree with that.
And I also feel like that even intertwines with the whole romantic shit.
I 1,000,000% agree with that.
I 71% agree with that. Because it's so circumstantial. It's so circumstantial.
Nah, bro, because at the end of the day, you say what you want, but men be doing a whole bunch of shit to do what?
It ties back into our original topic about men's.
No, listen. This whatever you do for your wife, something little, getting her a drink, making her coffee, anything little, bro. What is it for? To get the pussy.
No.
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 Fuck out of here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's real shit. That's real shit.
So you're saying that's the end state for every motherfucker ever.
Okay.
No matter what he
No,
does.
but I'm saying like when you cater to your wife, whenever you do whatever, whenever you cater to your girl, do whatever, you can't say in the back of your mind, be like, yo, I might be able to get the butt because of this.
Answer this.
I can't even argue this shit because right before we did the episode, I was just telling y'all niggas like, hey, take your time. I'm gonna go rub up on some booty.
Adam, okay, so answer this, right? So if Kat decides to do something nice for you, right, and take you to dinner, and she decides to take you to dinner and she pays for everything and whatever, are you obligated to drop them draws?
You better be giving her neck in the car while she's driving.
See how he hesitated? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with hesitating on that answer.
So okay, yeah. So I'm saying, like, do you think she'll be happy for y'all to go home after that very beautiful date and you just go home and go to sleep?
Hell no. She gonna want him to put on that Casper 3000.
She gonna want to see ghosts, nigga.
Nah, but I'm saying, bro, like, she took me out to the movies today.
Did you give her that thing?
Like,
did you give her that thing afterwards?
Did you give her head in the movie theater?
Nah, because she's on the road.
Why nobody was watching?
Kat had Adam like roMANce the lean back video.
Nah, what you call it? She's on a rag, bro. Chill. And just because you said that, bro, I never understand why dude was going up and down in the roMANce.
She got the strap. That's why.
Yo, the fact that roMANce had that nigga in the car.
Yo, relax, bro. We just got back. We about to just get canceled.
Right.
Well, no, I'm just saying, bro, like.
So are you saying that these are unconditional acts of service?
For men? I feel like.
For her. Because you just said for a man, no matter what he does, he's trying to get the draw. He's trying to GTD, get the draws, but that's an older reference for the younger.
Nah, I don't feel like that's for a woman. Because I mean, I just told her like, yo, I want to go see Jackass, and then like she just was like, oh.
And she bought the tickets, right?
Yeah.
She bought the food.
See, that is romantic. To me, that's
hold
romantic.
on. She bought the food.
That's dope to me too. Because I was like, yo, I told her like a week ago, like I wanted to see the movie, and we were going to try to go on opening night, but we ain't had nobody watch the kids.
Damn.
So we went today. I mean, it's still cool. Just opened yesterday, so I ain't tripping.
That's fair. But, you know, Nancy does a lot of like stuff like that. Like, you know, like we'll go to Vegas, we'll go to LA. we went to go see a wrestling event for our anniversary. Like I was geeking the fuck out. I didn't have no voice for like 3 days. So Nancy would definitely do shit like that.
Yeah, no, that's Caleb, bro. Like Caleb will literally go out of her way to fucking do the smallest shit that's so significant to me, bro. Like,
yeah,
it'll be the smallest thing. It'll be the fact that your ass went to Target and spent all day at Target and you saw a motherfucking cup from the Avengers that cost $2, but you thought about me and you bought the shit.
Yeah, like Nancy, I think it was yesterday or the other day she went to Costco, which is, mad far. And she called me and was like, hey, do you want me to pick you up some Buffalo Wild Wings? Because she was in the area.
That's a love language.
You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, I knew that she knew that we both know that even though she went to Costco, she still has to drive like another 30 minutes to get to B-Dubs.
She said, hold the bartender.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so she's still...
Yo, like, for example, like, best example, like, Kayla knows one of my favorite sides for a meal is at Hokula Noodle. She never really made it because her family always made it, but because she knew I loved it, she learned how to make it, and that shit is fucking busting, nigga.
Yeah. Kayla could throw down. She get this.
Yeah.
Kayla gets the good noodle stamp of approval for sure.
Yeah, there was that one time you and Nancy was over there and I fell asleep mid-meal.
Yeah, Kayla had guests and you just had a nap.
I was asleep on the couch. I was happy to the motherfucker. I was knocked the hell out.
But this is definitely a conversation we can continue.
Yes.
I would love to have the male's perspective. I would love to have the woman's touch because it was definitely like a debatable topic. Let us know what you think, Loyal Noodles.
I'm gonna say it again. Fuck Mel.
Wow. Okay.
He said his igloo don't have Wi-Fi, bro.
He just said it, bro. Well, we are definitely gonna spin the block on this conversation. Because I just think it's just a really good conversation, a really good debate. But we gotta see what Mel gotta say. Definitely add the women's touch to this. See what the ladies gotta say about this. Plead their case, if you will. So, ladies, if we said some shit that touched the nerve or some shit that stirred the pot like we wanted it to,
which I'm sure I did.
Sure I did.
Which I'm pretty sure Isaac and Adam did.
Also, Willie ain't say shit. Willie just.
Man, he's the best noodle, bro. Come on.
I'm the goodest noodle in this motherfucker.
Because Willie's the queen of the feminists. That's why.
That's how you feel? That's how you feel?
Fucking bitches.
That's how you feel? You the only nigga I know that Brazilian waxed the back of his neck. Fuck you.
First of all, you should be the only nigga I know that Brazilian waxed the back of his back. How about that?
Fuck you, I braided just like the top of Adam's head. Yo, we gonna keep cutting ass on each other offline. Y'all run the episode back. Tell us what you like.
Hey, Willie, you drop a new mixtape?
I can.
Ooh.
I walked into that. That's fair. I hate how repetitive your jokes are, Adam. You've been using that joke since 2014.
Well, nigga, you had great since 2003.
Adam keep fucking dick riding jokes that he made 5 years ago.
Bro, but
and
some
guess
of them
what?
are
They still fucking funny.
Some of them are good.
To you?
Some of them are good. Fuck you. You was just laughing. You bald headed.
I was about to say, bitch, you was just laughing. And you hopped in on my joke.
Yeah. Stuck on a beer bottle, thought. Well, like I said, we will just keep cutting ass on each other for the rest of the night. Y'all be good. Enjoy the episode. Like, share, subscribe. Hit us up. We are on all social media platforms. Actually, the new change that we're doing now that you might see is a little different is that we're not putting the full visual episode on YouTube. We're only going to put certain parts and skits and highlights on YouTube. But full episodes are completely on all streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, and so much more. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all hope y'all enjoyed. We look forward to seeing y'all again. We about this bitch.
Saludos, amor.
Say your